A reading from Leviticus. Today is April 7th. Our reading from Leviticus is chapter 7. This is the ritual of the guilt offering. It is most holy. The guilt offering shall be slaughtered at the spot where the burnt offering is slaughtered, and the blood shall be dashed on all sides of the altar. All its fat shall be offered, the broad tail, the fat that covers the entrails, the 2 kidneys and the fat that is on them, and all the loins, and the protuberance on the liver, which shall be removed with the kidneys. The priest shall turn them into smoke on the altar as an offering by fire to the Lord. It is a guilt offering. Only the males in the priestly line may eat of it. It shall be eaten in the sacred precinct. It is most holy. The guilt offering is like the sin offering. The same rule applies to both. It shall belong to the priest who makes expiation thereby. So too the priest who offers a man's burnt offering shall keep the skin of the burnt offering that he offered. Further, any meal offering that is baked in an oven, and any that is prepared in a pan or on a griddle, shall belong to the priest who offers it. But every other meal offering with oil mixed in or dry shall go to the sons of Aaron all alike. This is the ritual of the sacrifice of well-being that one may offer to the Lord. If he offers it for thanksgiving, he shall offer together with the sacrifice of thanksgiving unleavened cakes with oil mixed in, unleavened wafers spread with oil, and cakes of choice flour with oil mixed in, well soaked. This offering with cakes of leavened bread added, he shall offer along with his thanksgiving sacrifice of well-being. Out of this he shall offer one of each kind as a gift to the Lord. It shall go to the priest who dashes the blood of the offering of well-being. And the flesh of his thanksgiving sacrifice of well-being shall be eaten on the day that it is offered. None of it shall be set aside until morning. If, however, the sacrifice he offers is a votive or a free will offering, it shall be eaten on the day that he offers his sacrifice, and what is left of it shall be eaten on the morrow. What is then left of the flesh of the sacrifice shall be consumed in fire on the 3rd day. If any of the flesh of his sacrifice of well-being is eaten on the 3rd day, it shall not be acceptable. It shall not count for him of who offered it. It is an offensive thing, and the person who eats of it shall bear his guilt. Flesh that touches anything unclean shall not be eaten. It shall be consumed in the fire. As for other flesh, only he who is clean may eat such flesh. But the person who in a state of uncleanliness eats flesh from the Lord's sacrifice of well-being, that person shall be cut off from his kin. When a person touches anything unclean, be it human uncleanliness or an unclean animal or any unclean creature, and eats flesh from the Lord's sacrifice of well-being, that person shall be cut off from his kin. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the Israelite people thus, You shall eat no fat of ox or sheep or goat. Fat from animals that died or were torn by beasts may be put to any use, but you must not eat it. If anyone eats the fat of animals from which offerings by fire may be made to the Lord, the person who eats it shall be cut off from his kin. And you must not consume any blood, either of bird or animal, in any of your settlements. Anyone who eats blood shall be cut off from his kin. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the Israelite people thus, The offering to the Lord from a sacrifice of well-being must be presented by him who offers his sacrifice of well-being to the Lord. His own hands shall present the Lord's offering by fire. He shall present the fat with the beast, the breast to be elevated as an elevation offering before the Lord. The priest shall turn the fat into smoke on the altar, and the breast shall go to Aaron and his sons. And the right thigh from your sacrifice of well-being you shall present to the priest as a gift. He from among Aaron's sons who offers the blood and the fat of the offering of well-being shall get the right thigh as his portion. For I have taken the breast of elevation offering and the thigh of gift offering from the Israelites, from their sacrifice of well-being, and given them to Aaron the priest and to his sons as their due from the Israelites for all time. Those shall be the prerequisites of Aaron and the prerequisites of his sons from the Lord's offerings by fire once they have been inducted to serve the Lord as priests. These the Lord commanded to be given them once they had been anointed, as a due from the Israelites for all time throughout the ages. Such are the rituals of the burnt offering, the meal offering, the sin offering, the guilt offering, the offering of ordination, and the sacrifice of well-being, with which the Lord charged Moses on Mount Sinai when he commanded that the Israelites present their offerings to the Lord in the wilderness of Sinai.